Hello students, this is Professor Faiz Raut from Jain College of Engineering, Department of MBA. I am teaching subject mergers, acquisition and corporate restructuring. In the fourth module, there is a small part which come for the problems. So we are going to discuss that problem. Okay, I have given you in the notes problem question number 1, okay, which says ABC Limited is intending to acquire XYZ Limited by a merger of the following information has been given. Okay, in this there are two companies, ABC Limited and XYZ Limited. So in this, ABC Limited is the company which is acquiring XYZ Limited, and the existence of XYZ Limited will go off. So the shareholders of XYZ Limited will become the shareholders of ABC Limited in this case, as we are going to discuss regarding the exchange ratios. That means the shares are being exchanged to buy the company, not the cash payment has been done. Okay, so this ABC Limited is the acquirer company who is going to acquire the XYZ Limited. They are not going to pay in cash to the XYZ shareholders to buying that company, to acquiring that company. Instead, they are giving some shares of ABC Limited to XYZ Limited shareholders, and the shares of XYZ Limited will disappear from the market. Okay, and all the things, the assets and liabilities of XYZ Limited will be transferred to ABC Limited. Okay, so in this sum, what all is given, okay, particulars of both the companies. Number of equity shares of ABC Limited is 10 lakhs, XYZ Limited is 6 lakhs. So similarly, earnings after taxes, earnings is 50 lakhs and 18 lakhs, and market value, the market price, the current market price of those companies is 42 and 28. So this is what is given. We need to find out EPS, earnings per share. Okay, and also the second and third part are there. I'll start with first part. Okay, what is EPS? EPS, it stands for earnings per share. Okay, and the formula for EPS is whatever the earnings of those companies are divided by the total number of outstanding shares as the EPS. So if I want to calculate EPS of ABC Limited, then as per the formula, the total earnings of ABC Limited, what are the total earnings of ABC Limited? It is 50 lakhs. So 50 lakhs will be the numerator, and denominator will be number of equity shares. Number of equity shares is 10 lakhs. So 50 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs, which is 5. So this is what EPS of ABC Limited. So similarly, EPS of XYZ Limited will be 18 lakhs divided by 6 lakhs. So 18 lakhs is the earnings after taxes, and 6 lakhs is the total number of equity shares. So iska hai 3. Okay, so EPS of ABC is 5 and XYZ is 3. Okay, very simple to understand. Now this EPS is called as the pre-merger EPS. That is, before the merger took place, the earnings per share of this company and this company was this and this respectively. Now after merger, okay, XYZ will no longer be existent. So after merger, XYZ Limited shareholders will be getting ABC Limited shares. Okay, so and the earnings of what XYZ was, it will be added to earnings of this. So and market price will also, this market price will not change, the EPS will change because the number of shares, the number of shares and the earnings are going to change. So this is the pre-merger EPS which we have calculated. Okay, moving forward, the second one, what they have told. If the proposed merger takes place, what would be the new earning per share for ABC Limited? Okay, so now from here you can figure out new earnings per share. That means the earning per share is going to change because the numerator and the denominator will be changing slightly. It can reduce, it can increase. Okay, and it further says, assume that the merger takes place by exchange of equity shares and the exchange ratio based on the current market price. Okay, the acquisition of XYZ Limited by ABC Limited is through the exchange of shares. Okay, ABC Limited is not paying any cash to the XYZ shareholders. Okay, it is with the exchange of shares, and how this exchange of shares is happening based on the market value of the share. That means this. Now, okay, so we'll discuss regarding this, how the exchange ratio is. So in the notes I have given the formula of exchange ratio. Exchange ratio here it has been in the terms of market value. Okay, exchange ratio can be in the terms of EPS, can be in the terms of book value as well. Okay, so here exchange ratio in the terms of market price it is given, or market value it has been mentioned, and exchange ratio, the numerator is the amount, whatever the amount of market value or book value or EPS of target company, divided by the market value or the book value or the EPS of acquirer company. Okay, so target company's value divided by acquirer company's value. What is target company's value? Target company is XYZ and acquirer company is ABC Limited. Okay, target company is the company which is being acquired. Okay, ABC Limited is coming to acquire XYZ. So XYZ is the target and ABC is the acquirer company. So XYZ Limited market value of the share 28. Okay, this will be the numerator and this will be the denominator. Okay, so the answer will be 0.67. So in the ratio of 0.67 the exchange will be happening. Okay, then this 0.67 will be applied to 6 lakhs and that remaining amount will be added to this and we will get the final shares of the company. Okay, I guess you have not understood this. Okay, the new shares of ABC Limited, ABC's Limited shares, 10 lakhs is the original number of shares. Okay, instead of this 6 lakhs they are asking the shareholders of XYZ Limited, give us 6 lakhs and we will give you ABC Limited shares in the ratio of 0.67. Okay, that means we are taking 6 lakhs and we are giving them ABC Limited shares in this ratio. So the shares, total shares, new total shares of ABC Limited will be 10 lakhs plus 6 lakhs into 0.67. In this ratio we are going to issue them shares. Okay, now this, the value of this will be 14 lakhs. Okay, so 14 lakhs is the new number of shares of ABC Limited. Okay, now we'll find EPS of new company. Why we are finding out? In order to solve the second part. What is the second part? It's telling if the proposed merger takes place, what would be the new earnings per share of ABC Limited? Okay, so for new earnings per share, as the formula says, there should be something in numerator which is called as earnings, something in denominator which is called as total number of shares. So now there is new earnings and new number of shares which we have calculated. So we are calculating new earnings. Okay, new earnings of ABC, and whereas only ABC Limited will have new earnings or new number of shares because XYZ Limited is no longer existent because the merger has happened. Okay, so new earnings will be simple, the addition of this and this. Okay, 50 lakhs plus 18 lakhs. Okay, 68 lakhs. So 68 lakhs. This is the new earnings of newly formed ABC Limited and total number of shares of newly formed ABC Limited. Now we can easily find out the EPS. EPS is what? Earnings divided by the total number of shares. Okay, so the new EPS will be 4.86. Okay, now you see this is the new EPS 4.86. What was the old EPS of ABC Limited? Old EPS of ABC Limited was 5. What is the new one? 4.86. Okay. Now EPS has been reduced from 5 to 4.86, right? You observed. Okay, it can also increase as well. Okay, if Now what is making this to reduce? The denominator. If denominator is less, suppose maybe denominator is assume it is 10 lakhs. So what will be the EPS? 6.8 will be the EPS. So it will increase. If the denominator is higher, this will be lower. If denominator is lower, this will be higher. Okay. Now come to third question. Third question says, what should be the exchange ratio if XYZ Limited wants to ensure the earning to the member are as before the merger takes place? Okay, whoever wants to ensure it, basically we want to make an exchange ratio in such a way that the EPS should be same. The earnings to the member are as before. That means the EPS should be same. Earning per share should be same. That means it should not decrease. Okay, it should be 5. Okay, how we can adjust this? We cannot touch the numerator because this is the earnings. Okay, we can only touch the denominator, and denominator where we have got the total number of shares. Whether we can change this? No, it is fixed. 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs. It is the original number of equity shares. 6 lakhs. It is the original number of equity shares of XYZ Limited. So we can only change this, and that's what it is asking us to do. What should be the exchange ratio? So that means we have to find a new value of this in order to make EPS as 5. Okay. So how we can find it? Find these? There are two methods for it. Okay. One is we can consider this as X, okay, unknown, and then we can find an unknown. Or else one more method, simple one, we can do is we can calculate exchange ratio in terms of EPS. See. Okay, exchange ratio in terms of EPS. So what is the EPS? We will be writing EPS of both the companies here. Which is the EPS we will be writing in the numerator side? Numerator will be always of the target company. So what is the EPS of XYZ Limited? 3. What is the EPS of ABC Limited? 5. So we will be having 3 divided by 5. Okay, this is 0.6. Okay, right? So 0.6 should be the exchange ratio, so that we'll get the EPS 5 here. Okay, we'll check here whether this is happening. Okay, new earnings per share 68 lakhs will remain same. Okay, ABC Limited shares this value will be changing. So new EPS for checking, new EPS will be new earnings per share, which is 68 lakhs divided by this 14 lakhs के जगह पे we will be writing 10 lakhs plus 6 lakhs multiplied by not 0.67 but 0.6. Okay, if you solve this, you should get EPS as 5. Okay, this hence proved this value is being satisfied. Or else one more thing you can do. Okay, I am erasing it here itself. One more thing you can do, you want EPS as 5, right? ठीक है, ये इतना चाहिए. 68 lakhs is fixed, 10 lakhs is fixed, 6 lakhs is fixed. This is unknown. Okay, this is the exchange ratio S. So if you solve this, okay, you should get S as 0.6. So either you can find exchange ratio like this or like this. Okay, so this was about the first problem. Okay, I hope you understood this.